on with QSN Supplements. And it's a brand that's originally from the UK. You're bringing it to the UAE. You have a huge background in fitness and kind of started in the UK, but now you're bringing it here. Let's start with kind of your early days. You started out kind of as a fighter in the boxing scene in the UK.
Yeah, so I started boxing around 11, 12 years old. Had to get into fitness. I had to do all kinds of sports like boxing, well actually football, rugby, like school sports, and then wanted to get involved with something, I don't know, just one-on-one type sports. So my brother got me involved with boxing. I started lifting a bit of weights at that time because I was into like wrestling and things like that, and not action heroes. So I wanted to have some big arms, muscles. So I started doing that at the same time. So it was a bit of boxing, wrestling. No, the wrestling came later, boxing, weightlifting, and then as I was doing the boxing, after about 2 years, I started having matches, like a pair of amateur matches. So it was all safe because it had to be with head guards on as well. So you couldn't really get as much brain damage as you would as a professional without it. But it was a good learning experience to do during school because it's all about discipline and getting me fit, like burning me out. So when I was to finish school, do a boxing session, and that was like my day. So the boxing was a real factor in my life because it was just all about disciplining myself, keeping myself in shape, fit, focused, and you incorporate that into your lifestyle at the same time as well.
Yeah, I think sports has like a great translation into business. It's kind of like connected, discipline, and there's so many traits that you learn during sports that makes you better life and business, I think. I don't know if you saw the same for you, but...
Yeah, it does. So it's just the same time, like with boxing, you get, especially if you lose a match, you hate that feeling. It's like the worst feeling. So like with business and stuff, you don't want to feel anything. You always want to keep doing good. And at that time, obviously, because we lived in like a little town in Essex, not many people, especially with like Muslims or boxing or anything. It's more like English people doing it. So we're like one of the only few actually going into boxing at that time. So I did well in the first couple of years. I won a few fights straight away. I kept stopping them by like TKOs and everything, and they put me up with like better people because I couldn't get opponents to my level. So they put me up with better people who like taught me how to really box because they were actually moving around the ring, whereas the other guys were just standing. I'd just be punching them like a bag. And then the ones who were about moving, I was like, damn, what do I do? Like stiff, couldn't even figure it out. But then it went from there. The boxing I carried on doing for like almost 10 years. But I just got sick of it because it was just tiring to like keep cutting weight. They kept making me lose weight all the time, and I could not lose weight. I was so skinny.
I feel you. I can't lose weight to save my life. I love food way too much.
Just do what I did and you will. But it's a bit unhealthy.
Yeah.
But there's like, maybe just always the time I had to lose weight, and they'll be like, oh, you got a match on Friday, and it's a Monday, and you have to lose like 3 kilos.
Oh, wow.
Which is like, what's that, 10 pounds? I think. It's stupid things like that. And when you're trying to study at the same time, it's just killing your head. You're just like always brain dead at the same time.
So what made you get into supplements with that kind of background? What made you say, okay, you know what, I want to develop and produce supplements?
Because we started like doing the gym. My brother was massive into the gym as well, so he used to take protein shakes, and that's when I used to start looking at it thinking, what's this? And so I thought you drink it, you just become really big and muscly straight away when you drink a one protein shake. So then after that, I started getting my own. I used to get him to bring me some and start drinking it slowly, and then I got more into weights. I just wanted to get muscly at that time as well, because that was like the big thing. There was like all these muscly people on TV, like The Rock and Schwarzenegger.
Isn't it weird when you're young, you want to be muscular or you want to be bigger, and then when you get old, you're like, I really want to lose weight.
You get
like I'm getting fat now. I want to lose weight now.
You get the muscles, you actually don't like it. You can't fit in clothes. You get tired after walking 2 steps and things like that. So I just started doing a bit of weightlifting. I used to do weightlifting with the boxing. But I just cut it down when I had a match coming up, so I didn't get slow or tired or fatigued anymore. But then when I stopped boxing, was it 2010, like having matches, I just wanted to straight get into weights. I bulked up so quickly. I was like, in like 5 months, I must have put on like 10 kilos because it's just the weight was waiting to come. And I was just like suppressing it so much. So I started just get back into the gym again at university. I wanted to wear like tight t-shirts and just look big. And that was the look then.
Definitely.
So then that's when I started getting more into supplements, protein powders, BCAAs, things like that. But mainly it was the protein powders. I was massive. I was spending so much money on them all the time.
Yeah, definitely. I know. You can go there and spend a couple $100 like that without even realizing.
Yeah, and exactly. That's why I said I just get all the time protein shakes, drinking like 3-4 a day sometimes. It's like I have to do so many, just feeling sick. But I better cut down before I get a problem with my kidneys or anything.
What goes into, because you were telling me, kind of not to skip ahead to bringing it to the UA, but developing a product like that, like what goes into the background of actually putting it together?
Because I worked part-time when I was at university for a supplement shop, and I wanted to go there literally just to learn about it, because I wanted to eventually do something like this, like start a little business up of it afterwards. So I went there, did like some market research. We had to do like little, even just to get the job, we had to do tests, knowing about the products, protein. So when I was in there, I had to just see what the customers would buy, what kind of protein, what they used to like, what flavors, what kind of brand, even the packaging. I had to see which ones they'd look at, and they would always buy them. So I had to see like Optimal Nutrition being a seller, just the brands that were more easier to read, where you could see whey protein and things like that. So I had to just take a lot of my ideas from there when it came to protein, and from obviously myself, from drinking it too, what I would like. And that's how I thought about doing my own brand and what would work with it.
Yeah. And you were saying to bring it from the UK to the UAE, there was quite a bit of testing. It was almost like a year and a half of like getting it approved, not just the kind of the ingredients, the supplements, what goes into it. Yeah,
it was. So what did we do? We brought it in, I gave it sent to my brother in Dubai, and we started trying to get the ball rolling. I thought it would take like a couple of weeks, but then it was just like every other month there would be something new. We had to add, change the packaging, change the wording, make certain words bigger, make certain words smaller, the dates, some of the formulas. They wanted to change a couple of ingredients. They wanted every like mg of everything, percentage, the grams, and it was just taking so long to do, because there's little things like that were making it a lot harder.
Yeah.
But we just thought, let's just do it this way, rather than going, there's people who do it the illegal way. We want to go the right way of doing it before something gets found out.
I mean, it's two-sided. It kind of sounds like not a nice process to go through, but as someone who lives here, I think it's kind of good to know that there is that checks and balance in stage, that if something is being sold in a store, I know someone's really looked at this. Legit, we can at least feel comfortable that there's been some thought before I get to take it, Yeah,
exactly. Because even I think in Cyprus, they get a lot of protein brands, but they're fake brands. So say like a known company, they've got their packaging, but they're putting cheap ingredients in there. So some of it's probably not even protein. Because even I can drink it and taste what's good and what's not. One of the times we had it, me and my friend had it, we were feeling sick like all day, just burping. We were like, what was in that shake? We were like really gassed up. It was just disgusting. And then we found out that these come from like Russia and Eastern Europe. They bring in fake protein and they sell it in like Cyprus, and it's not gone for any tests. They just somehow get it in there illegally and just sell it to all the shops, and people are drinking it. And we were at the same time feeling so sick. We're like, I couldn't even drink another one of them. It didn't even taste like vanilla. It tastes like toxic.
I'm glad to hear that they actually put it through a process for us. So it's at least comforting to know that part.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's taken a year and a half, but now you're here and you're kind of focused on getting it out there. Where can people purchase the product right now if they wanted to go?
Right now, we're selling it also in TKMA Fit in Media One City, and online at waytrition.com. And then soon we'll hopefully hit in a few supplement shops like Protein Bar and a couple of others we're in talks with. As we've just literally started going around, getting it distributed around, because now it's been registered. We want to go and just put it around any shop we can.
Yeah, of course.
Especially supplement shops, the best ones where the customers go to.
Yeah, to get it out there.
Yeah.
You were saying that the protein and the pre-workout are kind of the main sellers, and really probably every supplement brand. But what are all the other items that they can order?
We were started with 8 products, but for now we're going to stick to protein pre-workouts because they're the best sellers. Everyone likes pre-workouts.
Yeah.
Gives you a quick buzz, especially when you're tired from a hard day. You just want to go in and train. And the protein is our massive seller. We didn't think it would sell as much as it would because there's so many other brands out there. But then when people started trying it and tasting it, they got addicted to it. Yeah. We started with 7 flavors of protein. Probably going to stick to 3 soon, the 3 biggest sellers. But and then the pre-workouts will eventually come back, and then we want to start doing that bars, BCAA powders, the things that we know that people will take. Because BCAA, you have it with water, drink it through the day, so it's really convenient. Yeah, not that you want to give away your special ingredient, but what do you think makes your protein shakes just slightly different, or kind of makes it sound like tastes better? Our one, taste-wise, is really good because we did a few unique flavors like banoffee, peanut toffee, coconut. That's a massive seller. And also we made it as low fat and low calories as we can for the taste that it is, and low sugars. It's for vegetarians, got non-GMO, gluten-free. And,
Really?
Yeah.
Gluten-free and it still tastes good?
And then we also did it halal certified at the same time.
Yeah?
I just got a joke now, gluten-free one. And then the chocolate and strawberries, they were halal certified in the UK, so we're the first HFA supplement company as well in the UK. But that market was very, very small. We thought it'd be bigger, the Muslim market in the UK, because a lot of people want halal protein.
Yeah.
Because there's you get little alcoholic ingredients, something little specks of what they can't have in their diet. So we did also halal protein in the UK, but for now, I think these will sell just as well anyway.
Yeah. Are you going to try to market to like the Arabic community or just English?
No, everyone, Arabic community, English, anyone in Dubai, everyone. It's like, it's for your lifestyle at the same time, not just for gym people.
Yeah.
Health needs to be looked at a lot in the UAE as well, as much as it is in England.
Yeah.
People's dietary needs. And I think also because people think it's not for kids, but I was to take it as a kid and it's fine for, I was doing it then. So they think you just start drinking when you're 18. I think you can start when you're like 13, 14. Just one a day maybe, get that extra nutrients in your body.
Yeah, I think it's like, growing up they used to tell you just need to drink milk when really you should be drinking protein.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Like they should have protein in every refrigerator for the kids. Yeah, like, exactly. Hey, don't drink the milk, kid, because that's for cows. You don't really need to drink that. Yeah. You should be drinking protein.
Yeah, it's so important because now even like in surgeries in England and I think a lot of places in Europe and America, they're giving protein shakes to patients.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If they can't eat or chew, then give them a shake because that's the only way to get nutrients in their body.
Yeah.
There's something they put in and sell that because a lot of people can't chew, a lot of people can't eat, they feel sick, then blend it into a shake. Yeah. Make a protein shake, that's it. You'll be fine. Yeah. We have a website also.
Yeah, which is
supplements.com.
Yeah, qsnsupplements.com.
Yeah, right? And our Instagram page, qsn_supplements. So a lot of things there. So we'll be posting everything on there, like pictures of supplements, branding, influencers. I've got my brother here. He's got his gym in the immediacy, TKMMA as well. So we're going to start getting looking for probably influencers at the same time.
Yeah, awesome.
So if there's ambassadors who want interest in, contact us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. You want to shout out your handle? Maybe people can follow you.
Instagram.com ZAIDKhan, ZAIDIKHAN.
Awesome.
You better write that down.
Yeah.
You probably find me on the QSN.
We'll put a little word on the screen.
It's got more my pictures on the QSN one anyway. Yeah. So you'll find me there too.
Awesome. Okay, great episode. I really appreciate you coming on.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you.